Hi Capricorn, this is Christina Del Rey with your monthly horoscope for the month of May 2020. We start off the month on May 7th with a full moon in Scorpio. Scorpio is an energy of transformation, and for you this transformation energy is happening in your 11th house. A full moon typically ends up being more like a fulfillment. It could be a culmination of energies, or it could be an ending of some sort. So for you, this is going to happen in the area of friends, groups. It could be volunteer groups. It could be just friendship. It could be online, something online. It typically has to do with. It could have to do with earnings, or money you get from what you do for a day-to-day income. Hopes, wishes, and dreams also. So that energy is going to play out. There's going to be something there for you on the 7th. On May 13th, Venus goes retrograde, and Venus is the planet of money, relationships, talent, and self-worth. And that is going to go retrograde, which means that you're going to review that part of your life. It goes retrograde in your 6th house. And the 6th house is your work. It's also your day-to-day, routines, what you do on a day-to-day basis. And you're going to be basically reviewing that and saying, do I love this or do I not? What can I do to make this more pleasant for myself? And you're going to change it. So that's going to happen until like June 20th about. We also have a square. Venus is going to square Neptune twice in May and then once again in July. So this square, Venus squares Neptune, and this is more like this is like a conversation where there's a lot of tension or there's an obstacle in the way. And this is going to be like for you, it's in the 3rd house. So we're going to take that work routine and something about, your skills, something about perhaps like your neighbors, siblings, cousins, or, even people on social media. There's going to be some kind of confusion here, maybe a promise that is too good to be true. So you're going to have to look at that and see, what you need to reevaluate there. But there's definitely like some kind of confusion related to these areas of, your day-to-day work and your skills. So, and something might be, too good to be true. So you want to be aware of that. On May 22nd, we have a new moon, 3 degrees Taurus. And that for you is going to happen in the 5th house. And I know that this is relationships. So even though, we're not exactly out and mingling right now, this might be a new beginning for you in a relationship area. Or if it doesn't have to do with a romantic partnership, it might have to do with a child. Or it could have to do with some kind of creativity or a hobby, that you're doing. So make a goal in this area around this time. And it might not be something you can do right away, but once, our restrictions from COVID-19 are lifted, you might start to see that come into fruition. So anyway, have a great month, and thank you for watching. I will see you next month.